Hi, I'm here with Richard Fulcher. Richard is a UX designer at Google, senior UX designer,
That's right.
and has been working on UX for the last 15 years. Thank you for joining us, Richard.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here today. Thanks for having me.
To get started, can you describe what user experience design is?
Sure, it's a big umbrella of several related disciplines that are all focused on the design of experiences to help a individual person, achieve some kind of goal, and that covers a lot of different types of experiences. Most commonly, we think about software design, but it's also things like environment design. It may be the design of physical products. It can even be things like event coordination. It's kind of anything that a user experiences that can be kind of constructed for them. When I was kind of first taught this, there was kind of 5 key concepts. It's the study of users and their context, kind of the environment they operate in order that we can design tools for them to achieve tasks that let them complete goals. So users, context, tasks,
And goals.
goals.
Okay, so let's start with the user. Who are they?
Well, the user is anyone who's going to use the product or the service that you're designing. And it's really important to remember that that runs a really wide range. It's very easy to kind of, when you're designing, just think about designing for yourself or this like one super idealized user that you have in mind. But in reality, you're going to be building this for people with very different levels of experience, with different contexts and different backgrounds that affect how they'll perceive this thing that you build for them.
Right. And how do I know who the user is?
Well, the key for that is something called user research. I think it's kind of most associated with this idea of taking this product you're working on and testing it in some way. Having a user come in and try to perform a series of tasks that you assign them and see how they do and see the things that are problems for them. But user research really covers the whole end-to-end development of the product. Even before you've drawn your first screen, you can engage with user research to go into your potential users' homes or workplaces to start to understand that context that's important to the way that they behave and what their goals are. And once you've even kind of finished and shipped, you can do things like look at logs and try to analyze usage patterns, see what people are doing with your product, perhaps kind of bias towards things that you want them to do more of, or see areas that they're spending a lot of time in that you hadn't anticipated.